Okay, so what I've got here are a bunch of 10 of clubs. So here I'll just set them down onto the table just like this. And now if we flip over this bottom card just like this and bring 2 cards to the bottom just like this, and just so you know, there it is. There's the face down card. Give it a little bend, and now, what do you know? All of the cards are face up. And we'll set this card down right here. If we place this card right on top, give it a couple bends, there we go. Now all of them are face down. Put this one on top of it, give it a couple bend it, flick it. All of them turn face up. And give it a little bend, and there. All of them turn face down. Bend it, flick it, and all of them turn face up. And now if we flip over this card right here and give it a little bend, and then if we just take all of these cards just like this, now all of this is impressive, but what's even more impressive is this. And also, of course, the fact that I've had a royal flush in this hand the whole time. If you would like to see a tutorial on this, just ask. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to do a tutorial for it right now. So, what you need is from 5 different decks. I didn't have, I don't really have another different colored deck, so I just used 2 red cards. It doesn't matter if you use 4 red cards and a blue deck. It doesn't matter as long as they're different colored than this blue, or whatever cards you're using for the rest of the cards. And you want them to be in any random order. It doesn't matter what order they're in. And so what you want to do is, here's the blue 10. You want to put a color other than blue right there. Any random color can be fine. Then you want to do the Jack of Clubs, the Queen of Clubs, the King of Clubs, the Ace of Clubs face down. Then you want an indifferent color King face up, an indifferent color 10 face up, and an indifferent color 10 face up. And then you want to do the blue 10 face up on the top. And now here's what it looks like. There's the ace. And then there's a bunch of colors. Okay. Now what you want to do is get a break when you start the trick. Have a thumb break just like this. Hold it. Okay, this lighting isn't very good. But basically you want to break under this bottom 10. And so hold it like this. Then you peel the top card off. And as you pull the second card off, you return that top card back under. And then do the same thing one more time. Return it under as you pull the next card off. Now here's where it's tricky, because you have to pull off the entire pack as one. So you have a break, which should help, right above the whole pack. So you just pull off the break, showing it as one card. But now it doesn't matter if it looks like a whole pack, because they think that you have a whole pack. Then you just keep going, just like that. Now what you want to do is set this 10 here, it's a different colored one, and set the Jack here, set this 10 here, and set the Queen here. And now you of course don't show that they're Jacks and Queens. Now what you want to do is flip over this bottom card, because you needed that card to be there for when you did that, and you want to use this as a demonstration on what you're going to do for the trick. Now you pull the top card off and put it on the bottom, and then you'll pull the second card off and put it on the bottom. This is important because that top card is the blue card that you pulled off first. So this first card that you pull off is going to be a blue card. And if you don't pull them off one at a time like that, the trick won't work. Okay, so now what you want to do is something I like to call the Slumsley count. I don't know why I call it the Slumsley count. It's like the Elmsley count, only at the start you pull the bottom card off instead of the top card. Because if you pull the top card off, it'll look like this. And then you'll see that face down card and the trick will be ruined. The Slumsley count, you pull the bottom card off, push the whole pack off. So here we go, we have this here, and then you just do that. And then you return this bottom card back under. So, once again, the Slumsley count looks like this. Done properly, that's what it should look like. Here's in slow motion. Push the whole pack off. Now, just so you know, I tried to show you that. And then you put this back with this pile, put this one on, do another Slumsley count. I don't even know why I call it a Slumsley count. I'm telling you, the Slumsley count will be the next big thing. Now, here's why you needed to pull earlier when I told you to pull this card off and pull the next card off and put them on the bottom just like that, one at a time. Because you have to flip this card over. And if you didn't do that correctly, you'd flip a red card over or an indifferent colored card over. And then that would ruin the whole trick. And then you give it a little bend. Do a Slumsley count. Put this one down here. Pull this bottom card off. It's an indifferent color card. Then you show this 10. And then you want to put this card on the bottom because it's an ace. And you just want to put that one back on top. And then you want to say, well, that was interesting, but this ought to really put some color into your life. And you're like, sorry for that punishment. That was lame, but anyway, people will be so amazed with this trick. And they'll be amazed that you say something so stupid like punishment. So, don't forget the pun. That's the most important part of this trick. The pun at the end makes it all good. Even if you messed up in the trick when you're performing it, which I hope you don't do because that's never good. So, work on your Slumsley count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Work on it. Live it. Own it.